Here's an alternative, detailed development timeline for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. In this timeline, where Super Smash Bros. Melee was released in 2001, 2002, initial concept and planning early 2002. Following the critical and commercial success of Super Smash Bros. Melee, Nintendo greenlights a third installment. Masahiro Sakurai begins brainstorming ideas for the new game, tentatively titled Super Smash Bros. 3. However, Sakurai initially expresses reluctance to return to the franchise, wanting to explore other projects. Mid-2002, Sakurai agrees to helm the project after discussions with Satoru Iwata, who convinces him of the potential for the series to grow. Sakurai emphasizes the need to innovate while maintaining the series' accessibility. Late 2002, early development concepts focus on expanding the roster, adding third-party characters, and enhancing single-player modes. Nintendo considers new features that leverage emerging online capabilities. 2003, concept refinement and pre-production. Early 2003, Nintendo finalizes plans to develop Super Smash Bros. 3 for its upcoming console, codenamed the Revolution. Later the team explores the potential of motion controls but decides to focus on traditional gameplay mechanics with optional motion control features. Mid-2003, Sakurai begins assembling a team at Sora Limited, a new studio he forms with Nintendo's support. Initial character concepts and gameplay ideas are drafted, including cinematic storytelling elements for a robust single-player mode. Late 2003, work begins on a prototype engine to test new mechanics, including dynamic stage hazards, more interactive items, and assist trophies as a way to include characters who don't make the main roster. 2004–2005, full production. Early 2004, full-scale production begins. The team expands the roster to include characters from across Nintendo's history, such as Pit, Meta Knight, and Pakatel the copyright Moan Trainer, as well as third-party icons like Sonic the Hedgehog. A new art direction emphasizes a more realistic aesthetic compared to Melee. Mid-2004, the team experiments with new gameplay mechanics, such as final smashes, powerful cinematic attacks, and dynamic camera angles during certain moves. Development of the Subspace Emissary, a narrative-driven single-player mode, begins. Late 2004, collaboration with third-party developers starts to integrate Sonic and other potential guest characters. Sakurai works closely with Sega to ensure Sonic's moveset feels true to his series. 2005, the game's engine is refined, allowing for smoother animations and better physics. Online play is prototyped, with Nintendo aiming to implement online multiplayer for casual matches and co-op modes. 2006, finalization. Early 2006, Nintendo unveils the Wii console, showcasing its unique control scheme. Sakurai and his team decide to make Super Smash Bros. Brawl a marquee title for the Wii, though traditional controls remain a primary focus. Mid-2006, playtesting focuses on balancing the roster and refining mechanics. Characters like Snake, who introduce unconventional playstyles, require extensive fine-tuning. Late 2006, marketing for the game ramps up, emphasizing the inclusion of third-party characters, cinematic storytelling, and online functionality. 2007, release. Early 2007, Super Smash Bros. Brawl launches worldwide as a flagship title for the Wii. The game receives critical acclaim for its expansive roster, engaging single-player content, and attention to detail, though its online play faces criticism for lag issues. Key features at launch: characters, 35+ total. Newcomers include Meta Knight, Pit, Wario, Ike, and third-party guests like Sonic the Hedgehog and Solid Snake. Stages, 40+ total. New stages feature more dynamic elements, including destructible platforms and environmental hazards. Game modes: multiplayer, expanded options for competitive and casual play, including customizable rule sets. Single player, the Subspace Emissary offers a cinematic, story-driven experience with cooperative play. Classic and All-Star modes, refined from previous entries. Event matches, unique challenges based on character lore and Nintendo history. Online play, casual matches and cooperative modes are introduced, though limited by technical constraints. Final Smashes, dramatic, character-specific super moves add a new layer of excitement to battles. Stage Builder, a tool for players to create and share custom stages. Trophies and stickers, hundreds of collectibles showcase Nintendo history. Legacy, released in 2007, Super Smash Bros. Brawl pushes the series forward with new gameplay innovations, third-party crossovers, and deeper single-player content. Despite some criticism of its slower pace compared to Melee, it becomes a massive commercial success and a defining title for the Wii. 4.0